Blend these fruits to a smoothie and share with your husband.
Yes, I understand.
Every gift comes with a choice.
Your daughter would be beautiful. She would attract men and be envied by women, but she would never marry.
Long ago, in the peaceful town of Zuma, there lived a woman named Cherry. Cherry had everything many women dreamed of. She owned a beautiful house, had a successful career, and was married to a handsome husband who loved her deeply. To anyone looking from the outside, her life seemed perfect. Yet there was one thing she did not have: a child. For 8 long years, Cherry and her husband waited and prayed for a baby. Her husband remained patient, believing that God's timing was always best. But his family was not as understanding. Every family gathering became an interrogation. When will you give us a child? Every Sunday service felt like a reminder of her pain. Another child dedication, another friend celebrating motherhood, another silent tear hidden behind a smile. Cherry tried everything. She visited hospitals, fertility specialists, and even underwent several medical procedures. She spent fortunes on treatments and IVF. She attended prayer meetings and sought counsel from pastors. Still, nothing happened. One day, during a work trip, Cherry met a woman named Zani. After listening to Cherry's struggles, Zani introduced her to an elderly woman known as Mama Diola. Mama Diola lived on the edge of town in a house surrounded by strange herbs and ancient trees. When Cherry told her story, Mama Diola smiled. "My daughter," she said calmly, "having a child is the easiest thing I can do for you." Cherry's eyes widened with hope. "You will have a daughter. She will be beautiful beyond imagination, wealthy, famous, admired by women and desired by men." Cherry felt her heart leap, but Mama Diola's expression darkened. "There is only one thing." "What is it?" Cherry asked. "No man will ever truly want to marry her." The room fell silent. Cherry swallowed hard. Then she asked the only question that mattered to her. "Will she be able to have children of her own?" Mama Diola nodded. "Yes." Desperation clouded Cherry's judgment. Without thinking further, she accepted. Mama Diola handed her a bag of dried fruits and instructed her on how to prepare them. That evening, Cherry blended them into a smoothie and shared it with her husband. Neither of them knew the true cost of what they had consumed. 9 months later, a baby girl was born. Her name was Zaya. From the day she entered the world, people could not stop talking about her beauty. Her eyes sparkled like morning dew. Her skin glowed like polished bronze. Her hair grew long and silky, and her smile could brighten the darkest room. Everyone wanted to carry baby Zaya. As she grew, so did her beauty. By the age of 12, she had become a child model and had appeared in over 100 advertisements. By 18, she was crowned Miss Zuma, the annual beauty competition held in her hometown. Opportunities followed her everywhere. International brands competed for her attention. Companies offered her endorsement deals. Millions followed her on social media. By her early 20s, Zaya had become one of the most admired women in the country. Women admired her. Some envied her. Men worshipped the ground she walked on. They bought her expensive gifts, flew her around the world, and promised her heaven and earth. But none stayed. At 23, she had already dated several successful men. None of the relationships lasted. At first, she didn't care. She was young, rich, and free. Then came Femi. For the first time, Zaya truly fell in love. She imagined a future with him, a home, a family, a marriage. But one day, Femi left her for another woman. The woman wasn't as beautiful, wasn't as wealthy, wasn't as educated. Yet he chose her. The heartbreak nearly destroyed Zaya. As the years passed, the pattern continued. Every man admired her. Every man desired her. But none wanted to build a life with her. Some wanted her beauty, others wanted her fame, others wanted access to her money, but commitment, that never came. By the age of 28, the pressure had begun. Friends were getting married, children filled family gatherings. Questions became impossible to avoid. When will we attend your wedding? Unknown to everyone, Cherry watched silently. The terrible prophecy she had ignored years ago was unfolding before her eyes. On her 30th birthday, disaster struck. Zaya discovered her fiancé Tunde in bed with a cleaner. Her heart shattered. That day, she gave up on love. If men only wanted to use her, then she would use them too. She stopped taking relationships seriously. She dated younger men for fun and refused to believe in marriage. Years passed. Then at 35, she attended a lavish garden wedding. That was where she met John. John was a pastor invited to officiate the ceremony. Unlike other men, he did not see Zaya's beauty first. He saw her pain. Though he found her attractive, he sensed a strange darkness hanging over her life. After the wedding, John began praying and fasting. One night, during prayer, he entered a deep spiritual trance. In the vision, he saw Cherry years ago, standing before Mama Diola and agreeing to a dangerous bargain. He saw the curse attached to Zaya's destiny. Then in the vision, he broke the agreement. Immediately, he heard a voice. "You are going to marry Zaya." John awoke trembling. He knew what he had to do. Through mutual friends, he found Zaya's number and slowly built a friendship with her. It wasn't easy. Zaya had long stopped believing in genuine love, but John was different. He expected nothing from her. He simply cared. Eventually, he invited her to church. One service became two became 10. Slowly, Zaya's heart began to change. For the first time in years, she experienced peace. Eventually, she gave her life to Christ. Months later, John told her how he felt. "I would like to court you," he said. "My intention is marriage." Zaya was stunned. No man had ever spoken to her that way before. Not with sincerity, not with purpose, not with honor. The relationship blossomed, and they began marriage counseling. One day, John encouraged her to speak with her mother about everything she had experienced. Confused but obedient, Zaya approached Cherry. By now, Cherry was old and gray. The years of guilt had weighed heavily upon her. With tears streaming down her face, she finally confessed the truth. She told Zaya about Mama Diola, the bargain, the prophecy, the curse. Even Zaya's father sat speechless as he listened. The family immediately sought spiritual help and prayed together. The curse that had followed Zaya for decades was finally broken. Not long afterward, John and Zaya were married. Their wedding was filled with joy. In time, they welcomed twin boys into the world. Cherry held her grandsons and wept tears of gratitude. She had learned a lesson she would never forget. Every blessing obtained through darkness eventually demands a price, and no shortcut is worth the cost of a destiny. From that day forward, the family lived in peace. And Zaya finally received the one thing money, beauty, and fame could never buy. True love, the end.
Please like this video and subscribe to Folktales by Zuri for more.